Hello guys, Undawn, the new game has just come out. We're going to be doing a step guide for beginners. So the step one is obviously night time. At the top of the screen, you can see there's a countdown. It's just become a night time, which means the zombies will become a lot more fierce, hostile. They'll hit you for a lot more damage and they're a lot faster. They do drop a little bit more than normal, but night time, it might be better to get home and rest up. Step 2, bandit camps. So as you can see, there's nobody inside that building there, but if you go around the front, these bandit camps, these like hostile camps, doesn't appear on the mini-map, look. They're held by like bandits and raiders and everything else. They're NPCs obviously, but it is worth going in and getting the special loot, but be very careful. They are really hostile locations. They do randomly appear. I think they are like random around the maps. Just take your time. There's no harm in running away, healing up and coming back. Once you've killed them off, you have about a minute or so before they regenerate, like the respawn. They're very quick, but you can get in there and you can do some serious damage to them. Get some pretty decent rare loot and stuff like that. It's worth having a look, but be very careful. And of course, every camp doesn't come with some kind of big baddie. So you've got these massive guardians here. Look, this one's got a minigun or something. You see how he's coming around to get me now. He comes around the side here. Watch this. So I've come out of his range, so he's going to run back. But these big bad guys, if you can try and get headshots on them, it'd be worth it. They are really dangerous. See, I'm doing 42 damage a shot in the body. If I do 75 to the head. Of course, try and keep mobile. Try and keep a little bit out of the way. You can kind of keep out of his range a little bit. And stuff like that. As you can see, there's a thunderstorm going on as well. So be careful of the weather, because that's quite bad. You get by them lightning strikes, it really hurts, like seriously bad. So he's nearly at his maximum wonder level. Of course, I've killed him off, got the special loot. Of course, some missions will ask you to get certain resources. In this instance, I was asking to get meat and hide. I couldn't quite bring myself to take the mother down these two little foals, with a random tree that spawns there. So yeah, you know, I just couldn't bring myself to do that. So I had to go out looking elsewhere. Of course, not too far away is a set of wolves. You know, just come up here, shoot these down, get the wolves, get the hides, get the meats. And that's what my mission requires me to do. So there you go. It is personal preference. It would have made no difference if I killed that mother of them little foals. But it's just, you know, it's just morally, I play like a moral respect kind of thing. I just couldn't bring myself to do it. Each to their own, I suppose. The next point is the schedule. At the top right here, you can see the schedule. On here, we'll give you daily events, activities, bonuses, boosts, camp contribution, everything you can think of in the game to help you progress and grow as a faster character, as a faster player. There's all different stuff. This one is called the Lost City. This one's a big group one. It needs 3 to 4 players. You can make teams on the left of the screen. You can press the button to go on teaming. And you can do these different events. There's loads of different ones. There's loads of solos. Hold the line, it's a solo mission. We'll jump in and do that in a second. But there's loads of different stuff you could do to help your progression through your day-to-day activities. This hold the line wants me to basically defend that fence at the end there, this gate. I might like to let it obviously break. And I've got to kill all the zombies before the timeout runs out. So basically all you got to do is just fight them off. Stop them breaking this. They will appear down there. Look, I will put a mine thing down. You get very started the game very early in the progression. I shall throw some molotovs, which is a little bit later on, but you got to fight these off. They basically hit you for like 200% as normal as well, so it makes it very hard. Within about 2 or 3 hits, you're basically dead, which is obviously a lot stronger than a normal campaign. You know, free to roam areas. Obviously, that's stage 1, very easy. It does get stronger as each, you know, wave, each one goes along, shall we say. This is stage 2. And as you can see, in a minute, I get quite clustered, quite swamped quite quickly. I did fail this about 20 odd times. I did have to do it like 20 odd times before, you know, I managed to do it. They just hit you so hard. Them purple ones basically hit you, one-shot you near enough. Of course, to hitting them, the idea is try and get as many headshots in as you can, because you've only got, I've got 28 seconds left to kill all the zombies and stop them breaking the fence. It took a lot of time and many attempts. to get this to work. But once it's done, the rewards are really satisfying at the end, and it really helps towards your daily activity. Again, it's just one of these things you just have to go through. You don't have to do it, but the more you do, the better. And there you go, easy done, challenge complete. There is another wave, but I don't think it even lasted 2 seconds. So that's the end of that. Now, the next part of this guide is the lore and exploration. So as you can see on the mini map, I'm trying to find where this chest is. It's like a little orange diamond, look with a chest symbol in it. In this game, there is literally lore, and which is like diaries and chests and exploration token coin things. They are everywhere, and I mean literally everywhere. There is a chain of exploration career, like a career thing, that gives you points and progression towards your exploration, which really helps to give you massive amounts of boosts and bonuses and XP and everything else. All you have to do is keep looking around, find them, exploring everywhere. There is diaries, manuals, maps, all part of like hidden storyline things everywhere in the game. It is literally, I mean, when I say everywhere, I mean it is literally everywhere. And it gives you a tiny amount each one, but there's so many, like forest exploration coins, and it just helps to progress. Another thing you got to think of is the game has been out 48 hours, near enough. We're not even 48 hours yet. There's nothing on the marketplace to buy, so crafting stuff like gunpowder and paint and bloody super glue you need to make your buildings with it's so hard to get hold of this early in the game. Of course, you have to get loads of resources, you have to recreate the resources, reprocess them, whatever else, and then with that, then you can create your items. Instead of doing that, go looking for these chests, go looting for them, because you can get super glue, you can get paint, you can get gunpowder, you can get casings, as well as getting your exploration tokens. You might as well run around collecting these chests, save you hours and hours of grinding resources. From this one, I think I've got, crude gunpowder. It just makes things so much smoother. The next part is the camp event. Camps are the game's clan feature. So once it's happened, you have to have a beach party. It happens every day. There's 3 stages. You have to create the bonfire, then you have a quiz, and then you have a dancing fest at the end. So the first part is there's 30 pieces of stacks of wood. You have to work as a camp, so you don't have to get 30 parts individually. It's 30 parts as the whole camp combined. So as you can see, I've just dropped my first one down, and there's moving process at the top of the screen. There's 5 or 6, whatever, it's 5 there. So 5 people have dropped, 6 people have dropped, and you have to get 30 as a camp. Once it's done that, you get camp contribution tokens, coins, helps towards your progress. And rewards, as you say, as a camp. So that's the first part, doing this, dropping this off. Once the 30 parts are there, the campfire will obviously burst into flames. It's going 26, 27, 28, 29. Didn't even get to put mine down. And there you go, there's the first part. I've got my camp contribution. The next part is obviously the quiz, which is about starting 3, 2, 1. There we go. So now we've got the quiz. So basically, you have to run to the survival quiz zone, which is just on the other side here, described by the bottom of the stairs. And you basically have to answer the questions it pops up with. So join the quiz. So the first part, what is the highest tier of the Eliminator? It is the Conqueror. And there you go. And basically, you have to work out the questions, work out the answers. You can drop the whole quest. You drop the mission before the timer runs out the top. Find out the info, come back, join the quiz account and answer the questions so you can get them right. You don't have to randomly just choose. You can quickly go and, come out, come back in again and find the answers out. And there you go. And of course, stage 3 is the dance. So it will randomly select you one person on the beach. Hopefully you don't get an AFK. Once you've found that person, it will also randomly select one of the 3 zones. You have to get to that zone and then do your dance. Obviously, as long as you're in the right zone with the right person, stand next to each other dancing, you will get your camp contribution. And once you've done all that, a bit of fun here and there. I mean, the music's quite nice. So listen. See, it's quite nice music. And there you go. Once you've done this bit, you get all 3 events. Once you've taken part in all 3 events, you will get a massive big bonus, big reward, big stack of contribution towards your camp. It's really fun. And it's just nice to take part in. And not just that, it gets you brownie points within your camp, doesn't it? We should be near the end now. Here we go. And there we go. We've got this beautiful orange box. One gala souvenir, whatever that is. And there you go. Alloy reinforcements, silver, 150 camp contributions, another load of 50 silver. And there you go. Just helps out. A bit of massive progression there. So, might as well take part. Not just that, you get to show your face. Maybe your friends are in the game where you are. There you go. Bit of fun. Once you've done all that, you can go your schedule, look. You can turn it all in at the top of the screen, look. It's flashing. Challenge complete. And we've had all these bonuses. All these rewards for doing that. Raven supplies. Jesus, look at it all. And there you go. Bit of bonus. Oh, there you go. A bit more there, look. I can click that. I can click this. Yeah, confirm. And voila. Right, the next part is the gallery entries. So you get points and rewards for doing your gallery. So you find these little spots where you can take these photos. Check in. Find that you got to find a nice position. So let's do that. And then once we've done that, we can take a beautiful picture. I mean, there's destroyed city in the background. Beautiful face. There you go. The music's lovely. Don't ask about the ice cream, okay? Just don't ask. Gallery unlocked. There you go. Beautiful entry there. Right, the next step, this is quite an important one. On the mini-map, you will find, or on the maps, you say, you will find these towers. If you've played a lot of games, there's a lot of these kind of things happening in games. Assassin's Creed and these type of things. So you basically have to climb this tower. We will speed it up because it takes forever. And there you go. Right, we're at the top. I like this bit. This is one of my... I love this bit, to be fair. I like anything with cinematics. Oh, I just love it. So we're going to repair the signal tower. I do like these little animations. Yay. And there you go. What it does is it opens up bits on the map. So things you can't see on the map, it like lightens them all up. And there you go. Beautiful. Lastly, but probably the most important, is when you've got your crappy house here. I mean, it's 24 hours, this game. That's about the only good looking thing I've got, that wall. You can go in, you put your workbenches and stuff down, and you can find your basic workbench. You go on here, you can craft weapons, armors and drones. You need to basically get your gear up, make you stronger and survive better. You start with a crappy machete. We're going to create the steel pipe. There's an 80% chance of getting a blue, 15% chance of getting a purple, and an 8% chance or 5% chance, whatever it was, of getting a rare. Just craft them many times until you find the one you want. Once you've done it, you can go on to your character menu. So we'll equip that first, get rid of that. We'll actually delete the crappy machete we were given to start with. We'll go onto our character menu and we will find our rating level. So a rating B. So I need to upgrade my gear a little bit more. But as you can see, you know, and there you go. Just get your gear up. I'm going to do some missions, some group missions, and we'll see you in the next video.